got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before we get into this video, everything I say is not motherfucking fact in this bitch, so don't take it as such.
Girls can't take my motherfucking mouth, bitch. My mouth is real, it is raw, it is raunchy, bitch. I'm gonna give the girls exactly what the fuck they asked for. The girls is going to know my wrath. Trust me.
Yes, it's me and this bitch. Yes. No, it is Karen Huger's wig, the Wigiana. If you are a new listener, I don't know what that chaotic start was, but and here I go with my ADHD train of thought jumping all over. Anyways, like I was saying, if you are a new listener, welcome to my channel. If you are a old listener, a throwback, a OG, anything that relates to old and being here for a long time, yeah, shout out to you, my bitch. This will be a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap. I almost choked on my words in this hoe. Yeah, this will be a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap, as I just said, halfly, and some other topics in this bitch. So yeah, if you don't want to hear me talk, log out now.
Don't be confused, you worthless bitch. You came running your fucking mouth from somewhere you don't know where you at. These the bitches right here that need to get their fucking head killed.
Gladly get out of my face. I'm playing. You ain't got to get out of my face. You can still listen. I need the engagement. That would be cute in the house. So yeah, stay here if you want to. Just when you get in the comments talking about he's still talking, yeah, bitch. It did say recap, so recap means going over. Hello, what's not clicking? Comprehend, reading is fundamental. So let's get into the first scene, which is, I told you I was going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So we're going to talk about Meredith and, what's that girl's name? Lisa Barlow. So, you know, Lisa Barlow and Meredith are meeting up, and they're about to chat about their friendship to see if they can repair it due to them falling out. As you know, Lisa Barlow said that Meredith was hunching upon everybody in Salt Lake City. So yeah, and then she said that Meredith's dad's death funeral time was fraudulent or something of the sort. I don't know, but we're going to get into it. So yeah, let's get into the first scene.
I wanted to have a chance to chat one-on-one because I feel like over the last few years, we've had trouble.
After Arizona, we were in a neutral space and hopefully positive movement forward. Shortly thereafter, I come to find that Lisa had removed me as a follower on her Instagram and was hiding her stories from me.
Hold on, I know I'm interrupting during a flashback clip. As you see, it's black and white, showing the fallout between Meredith and Lisa's friendship. But I'm thinking to myself, out of all the things you could add to your list of why you're upset with Lisa, you're adding that she unfollowed you and hid her story from you. I do that to people all the time. I guess I should grow up, as I was about to tell Meredith to grow up because it's not that big of a deal, but I guess it is shady to do that to your friends with no explanation. But shit, it's my social media, bitch. I can do what I want. If I don't want you to see my story one day, I don't want you to see it. If I don't want you following me one day, I don't want you to follow me. It's not a big deal. If we're still talking in real life and texting and stuff, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. And hold on, Miss Meredith, because I'm going to defend Lisa for a second. Well, not really, because this is going to be a hypothetical situation. But yeah, get into the hypothetical. Okay, so what if, hypothetically, Meredith, I almost got your name twisted up, but Meredith, hypothetically, what if you were a vegan or vegetarian and she, Lisa, was at a meat restaurant tearing a rib bone up? I mean, gnawing at the rib bone. And she didn't want you to see because she's eating meat and she's gnawing at the rib bone, like I said. So, hypothetically, that's why she hid her story from you, because you were a vegetarian and she was eating meat. Yeah, that could be a good reason. We all have our reasons on why we hide our story from people and remove people. Okay, hold on. On a real note, though, before I got into my hypothetical situation of Lisa gnawing down on a rib bone and Meredith being a vegetarian, Lisa can very much do what she wants with her social media, and Meredith very much has the right to feel the way she does about being removed from one's social media as a friend. So, yeah, I get it. Is it a big deal to me? No, but I could understand why, again, it would be a big deal to Meredith.
And then what really set me completely over the edge was when We aired Reunion last year. I explained that I was very hurt by Lisa that I didn't hear from her when my father passed away. And Lisa went to Twitter and posted a lot of text messages that actually occurred a month later to make it look like I was lying. And, you know, the next thing I knew, she tweeted lies about my father's death. And that was like a no-go for me, not after what happened with his memorial, not after how they all treated me surrounding it. And it was a big problem. And she refuses to take accountability and tell the truth.
That is not true.
Excuse me, when I had already been traumatized enough about my father's death, where she had already created confusion over dates. Oh. And that to me was just like, really, we're gonna go here again with something that was so raw and so painful to me. I couldn't understand the rationale, and I thought, this is not someone who wants to move forward with me in a positive direction. I have the receipts that she has, and I keep saying, let me see them. All I see is a black folder, you know, and she's not showing them to me because the dates are not when my father passed away. It was from the following month. My father died in February. These are receipts from March. And she tweeted all that out there to make it look like I was a liar. That's where we have a problem. She still has not taken accountability for that.
Why do you think she's going that extra mile to do something like that?
You know, it feels to me, you know, unlike what Lisa and Whitney did all season, which was to just say what they think about me as if it's a fact. I will say this is my opinion. What feels to me is that Lisa, you know, tends to tear people down to make herself look better. And so if that's what she needs to do, that's what she'll do. She has spoken poorly about every single one of the women. I mean, Whitney's trash, Heather's a good time girl and a liar, Jen's a criminal. I have been called everything I could ever come up with. So anyone who believes Lisa Barlow at this point is a moron.
And I think we both made mistakes. I think we both have regrets. I think we both are sorry for things we have done, said, whatever. I feel like it's been really dark for the last little bit, and I don't like the way that feels, and I want progression. I don't want to like go backwards in things and situations, especially with friendships.
With all these Housewives shows, the relationships are always evolving. So I want to just kind of run through all the cast members, and you can tell me where the relationship is with them at this point. So Meredith.
Good building. We're building a relationship. I feel like things were in a better place. I feel like the relationship we have had is over. So we're really starting on building a new one.
Yes, okay, I know we like to see conflict on the Housewives, but it's also nice to see some resolution in this bitch. So I'm interested to see where the friendship goes in the future between Meredith and Lisa. And I'm happy they worked it out so far. Yes, okay, positivity, positivity, positivity. Shout out to Ashley Tisdale because she actually does have a song named Positivity. And it is a bop in this bitch, okay? And I often wonder, how did my parents not know I was gay? Because literally in middle school, I had them driving me around to find that motherfucking CD. Because it was nowhere to be found, as bitches were buying it down. Okay, random thought. But anyways, let's get into the next scene, which we see Natalie Nunn and Whitney. And they are talking, no Natalie Nunn, but that long chin lady, Angie K. She is pretty. I'm not going to knock her. I'm just saying she reminds me of Natalie Nunn. Anyways, we see her and Whitney, like I just said, sit down and they're talking about, I guess, drama. The girls. Yes, get into it.
Hosting a girls trip to Palm Springs, California. Why wouldn't you be invited?
You know, that's a good question.
What Nikki say? Can't none of these bitches chin check me, even if they was Natalie Nunn. Is that right? Okay. Natalie Nunn needs to chill because she knows why Meredith wouldn't be inviting her to Palm Springs. As you may or may not know already, Meredith is the host of the trip they're about to take. And Angie K does not have an invite, and she's wondering now why she doesn't have an invite. Well, girl, didn't you read Meredith down to the bone at the last reunion because you got, champagne dumped on your head and they really didn't think it was a big deal, even though it is a big deal? Okay, hold on. Let me break the situation down for some new listeners. Angie K was upset at the last reunion because, Jen Shaw, as you just saw, poured champagne upon her head. And Heather and Meredith really didn't understand why Angie K was too upset because they thought Angie K would be used to this behavior from Jen Shaw, Genshaw's been abusing Angie K, aka Natalie Nunn in this bitch. I mean, how you gonna get mad at them? You was doing anything to get on this show, taking all types of abuse, nanny licking and everything. Okay, I don't know about that last one, but yeah, the other stuff, yeah. So, I don't know. Should you be getting mad at them? I guess they really shouldn't be laughing at you getting champagne dumped upon your head, and they should have more sense to know that's not funny. But also, girl, like I said, you were taking all types of abuse. But let's get into you reading them at the reunion or trying to read Meredith.
You should work in a cubicle. You apparently have zero people skills.
No, I don't work in a cubicle, and my business is extraordinarily social. I have very good people skills, Angie. I haven't been the one trying to get on the show for 3 years.
I have not called anyone.
They
Referred
all
by
have
one,
been reaching
or
out to you.
two,
That's why
and
we're on
three.
season
Trying to
one.
get on the show. I'm from f***ing Salt Lake City, okay?
She just kind of holds on to things and won't let it go.
I mean, I can't say things have been that great with Meredith and I, but like Heather didn't invite me to her event either. I had to get invited through Lisa there, and it's like, it feels like those two are trying to ice me out.
Oh, ice me out. She thinks she's sweetie now. She done moved on from Natalie Nunn. She ain't having no chin checking now. She's sweetie. She said they icing her out. Okay, I don't think they're icing you out. I just don't think they like you like that. I guess that could be a form of icing you out. But girl, you've been forcing yourself upon people all season. Or not all season, it's been 2 episodes. But last season, you were trying to force yourself upon people, buying them shit, licking upon Jen's nanny, taking all types of abuse from Jen to get on the show. I'm playing about the nanny part, and I'm not shaming any nanny lickers in here, because y'all know I love me a strappy Anna. Okay, I'm just saying, girl, can't nobody respect you, and don't nobody want to see you in their face. I'm saying this as them. I don't know you in real life, as I would love to meet you, girl. You are very gorgeous. You are living. Yes, you are rich. Yes, okay. But for them on this show, they don't want to fuck with you. And they don't have to. I guess they have to for their check sake for the show, if they want to hold their snowflakes. But I don't know. Let's get back into the show. We're going to see Monica, the new girl. Miss Monica La Mosquito all on my gown. And we also see Heatherette in this bitch, and they are shopping for the Palm Springs trip thrown by Meredith in this hoe. And they also talk about Angie K.
I'm going to help you pack. I'm here to help you.
Seriously.
Your first girls' trip, plus I know these women, and I kind of know the dress codes.
Give me some tips on that, because...
Well, I'm actually curious, like, how are you friends with Lisa?
I've known her for a long time. We go way back.
I had no clue.
And when she told me she was meeting you, I'm like, oh my gosh, I never see Monica, because I
know.
would talk to you occasionally on the phone.
And in, like, passing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know Angie K?
I actually met Angie K a long time ago through Jen.
I went to high school with Angie K, so I've known her forever.
Damn, Angie K, y'all went to high school together? You and Heatherette? And she still don't want to fuck with you. Okay, that probably has no correlation to anything, but I'm just saying, like, girl, you still trying to be friends with this girl who don't want to be friends with you, and y'all have this history that I didn't even know about. Maybe I should have known about this, as it probably was detailed on the show earlier, but now I'm just finding out now and being gagged. Whoa.
She seems just catty and jealous, and not anyone that I want to invest any time with. I have a lot of clarity in my relationships right now, and, like, I've made genuine efforts for years, and, like, not interested.
Tell us how you really feel about Angie K. What did you really mean about when you said something of the sort that you were trying for years with her? Were you trying to be friends with her and she wasn't interested, but now that you're on the show, she wants to be friends because she wants to hold a snowflake, which she is now doing so? Is that the tea, or am I creating another hypothetical situation? Okay, I don't know. Let's get into the next scene, which we see Miss Monica Lewinsky all on my gown, sitting down and talking to her mother.
Mom, come on. You gonna, like, get to work or what?
Yes, what do you want me to do?
Okay, so grab a swaddle, shake them out, and then I roll them up and I tie them with ribbon. Look, you fold it like this, and then like this.
Long, long.
Yeah.
Long, long,
and
short,
then in
short.
half. And then you roll it.
Okay, Miss Monica Lewinsky all on my gowns, mama. You eating in this bitch. Y'all got good genetics, good genes in here. Come on, Miss Mammy now. Ooh. Hold on. I mean to say no mammy name. I meant to say mommy. Mom. Mother. Yes. Y'all not gonna shut me down. Yes, you and your mother look good, and I can't help myself but to say, Monica Lewinsky all on my gown. Every time I say her name, Monica Lewinsky all on my gown. Monica Lewinsky all on my gown. Okay, I'm gonna contain myself. Let's get back into Miss Monica Lewinsky all on my gown.
Really, I've never gone on a girls' trip. But, like, I'm going with a bunch of girls that I don't really know. And I'm, like, so nervous. I'm also a little out of my league.
In terms of?
I went to City Creek and I went into the Louis Vuitton store. Yeah. And like I bought a bag.
I see you, Miss Monica. You better pop them tags. Pop them tags. Louis Gucci Prada. Whatever Carly Rae say in this bitch. Carly Rae, Carly Red, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying in this bitch. Pop them tags. On a real note, I feel bad that Monica feels that she has to compete with these other girls. But you ain't gotta do that. Be yourself. There are plenty of housewives who don't have funds in this bitch that act like they do. But you ain't gotta act like it. You could just be you. Like Gina in the OC. Except we don't really like her. I shouldn't speak for everybody, but I don't really like Gina from the OC living in her casita. It's not the casita because I love the casita. It's Gina. She don't fit on the OC or she ain't doing nothing for me. That's why y'all haven't seen no recap. Okay, I'm getting out of order and out of track or off track in this bitch to what I'm talking about. But Monica, I appreciate you being honest about your funds in this bitch. It's giving me Robin if I didn't say that already. Like when she came on in the earlier seasons and was honest about her funds and how she was going through struggles. I like that. You're giving us real, okay? Because not everybody has all this extreme wealth in this bitch. So yes, give it to us. But what I don't like is you being a home wrecker. I didn't talk about that last week because, you know, it slipped my brain and I forgot there was so much I needed to talk about. But I didn't know you slept with your sister's man. That's out of order. I don't like no home wrecking hoe. Okay, close your legs to married men. I see why I am calling you Miss Monica. I want to get all on my gown. I don't want to hoe shame, but I'm just saying, like, girl, we don't do that. I'm standing you, but we don't stand hoe behavior. Or at least I don't stand hoe behavior. I'm not hoe shaming or hole shaming, but I'm just saying. What's going on? I don't know, Miss Monica. You got a lot going on. First, you turn your friend in to get on the show. I'm playing. You ain't turn your friend in, but you coincidentally have a friend in the FBI or whatever, and coincidentally 2 weeks later Jen is arrested, and then a year later you're on the show, or 2 years later, or how many ever years passed, you're on the show holding a snowflake and she's in jail. Girl, I see you, but somebody owe Jen a honey bun or a zebra cake, like I said in my last recap. Okay, y'all owe her something. Anyways, we move on. I know she put herself in jail and she scammed a bunch of people, so y'all don't owe her anything, but it would be nice, like I said, give her a honey bun. Come on, a Twinkie or something. She did help with casting. You do have her ex-nanny licker, Angie K, on the show, holding a snowflake, and you do have her ex-assistant, Monica, holding a snowflake on the show, so she deserves something of the sort. So with that being said, run Jen her money. Or if you don't want to give it to her due to her scamming the elderly, give it to me. Why will I take the money? Well, because why not? Yes, okay, so write me the checks, honey. The Trump checks. Or the, whatever checks you want to write, give them to me instead of Jen. How about that? Yes, okay. So we move on to the next scene, and the girls have made it to Palm Springs in this bitch.
I love it, my queen. Is that a water bag?
Heather has a big mouth.
Here we are.
Hey, guys.
Hold on, because I think I got the location of this trip completely wrong in this bitch. So if I've been saying the wrong location, correct me. So yeah, but they are, what I do know is at a motel by Trixie, who is a drag queen who was also on RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, shout out to you, girl. But I could have sworn this bitch was racist and problematic. So why this bitch in my face? You Salt Lake City bitches love putting racist hoes in my face. Or I should say the executives or producers or something, because y'all had Jeannie last season. Then y'all had that incident with Angie K and her husband when I could have sworn he was wearing something problematic, or the husband's friend or something of the sort. I don't know. But now she's holding a snowflake in this bitch. And now Trixie's in my face. And now y'all giving this bitch free promo and putting money in her pockets. Y'all love supporting racists, as I just said in this bitch. Okay, let me correct myself, because I don't know if this bitch is really racist and I don't want to get sued. But when I go on Google, it tells me another story of your past, Trixie. So I'm just saying, why you in my face? But anyways, let's get back on track in this hoe. Whitney, why did you invite Natalie Nunn on this trip? Because you know Meredith does not like her. So, I mean, and she's the one hosting this trip. You tacky ass bitch. Who does that? I'm living for the messiness, but also, like, if I was Meredith, I would be feeling some type of way because, again, I don't like this hoe, and you didn't even confer with me about this bitch coming on my trip. Now, I know I didn't pay for everybody's ticket, but I'm just saying, like, girl, have some common sense of something. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to end this recap here. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys are watching and listening on Spotify, yeah, shout out to you. And if you guys are watching and listening on YouTube, yeah, shout out to you too. Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.